Hello everybody. Welcome to this session. In this session we'll talk few of the more charts which are relevant. For example, here we can see that we are going to create a stacked column bar chart. So stacked column chart, and then we're going to see that how we can create a scatter plot, and after that we'll see that how we can create area chart. So based upon that we will see, and also we're gonna see that how we can have shapes included inside my Power BI. So let's start with the stat column chart and how exactly it works. Let's see that. So if I'll open my Power BI, and if I'm going to see the stacked column chart, if I'll click on stacked column chart or clustered one, so there are so many, right? Which one I am taking is this stacked column chart. So if I click on stat column chart, axis is, let's take x-axis as the values being mentioned here. So x-axis I'm taking year, y-axis as sum of sales. So x-axis as years and y-axis as sum of sales or sum of profit. Let me take. So you can see a stack chart has been created. What other information? So year wise sum of profit, I can see it here. If any other information that I want, I can put it that in legend. So let me take subcategory wise subcategory. So there are so many subcategories, I don't want that. I'll take categories and put it here. So now you can see that this chart has been divided. So next chart is the scatter plot. Let's see that how exactly you can create a scatter plot. If I click on scatter plot and if I'll zoom it, see what information it takes. So here if you'll go and find it out, we have taken values as discount, x-axis as sum of sales, and y-axis as sum of profit. So let's do that. X-axis as discount. So I can paste discount, y-axis as profit, x-axis as profit, sum of profit. Then comes sum of sales as that of y-axis, and the legend that I want, suppose I want that in segment wise. So let me put the segment size. So here I have taken count of segments. I want that in my segment in my legend. So I can see various legends. So the play axis, how we want to play it. I want to play it yearly wise, monthly wise, quarterly wise. So I want to play it monthly wise. So here you can see that a play button has been created. I just want to shape my bubble size. So let me take the size in terms of, let's take subcategories. So you can see that the bubble size of mine has been increased. Let me play this and you can see animation of how exactly the change in sum of profit with respect of sum of sales with month-wise information. So this way we can create animation in that of Power BI. Then there comes let's see a area chart. So let me take an area chart. If I zoom it, it's asking me for the x-axis, y-axis. So let me take area in terms of category. Category wise, I want sum of profit. And there you are. Secondary y-axis, it is asking for. So if I'm going to put secondary y-axis as sales, suppose. So you can see that a particular graph has been created. Now there are few important information that on what basis you can see the y-axis, whether it can only take categorical data or it is only going to take the continuous data. Let's have an information on our first slide which mentions all the information. So here we are. So it says that secondary y-axis will take continuous values, and when you use it, it don't use legends. So it's saying that when you are going to use the secondary y-axis, then don't take any of the legends there. So do I have taken any legend? No, I haven't taken any legend there. And anything else? So secondary y-axis uses continuous data. We have seen. Let's plot a stacked one now. So let me create a line and stacked column chart. So if I'll click on line and stacked, Control Z, click on canvas, and then click on line and stacked. If I'll zoom it, uh, so it's line and stacked column chart. So the x-axis it is asking, let me take x-axis as that of year wise. Then it's asking for column for y-axis. So y-axis, let me take sum of profit or sum of profit. Line axis, let me take sum of sales, and there you are. So now you have this chart which is having year versus sum of profit, and this line chart line also embedded into this chart, which is holding what? Which is holding the sales information. So do you need any legend into it? Let me take segments also. So if I'll take segments and put into legends, so you can see that the legends are being created in that of the columns, right? As this name is line and stacked column. So you can see that the columns here are stacked, yes, and there is a line also. So that's how it has got its name as a line and stacked, right? A line and stacked column chart. So these are the columns, one column, two column, three and four, and these are being stacked. So I hope so that this point is also clear. Let me have a few other informations. For example, let me use few of the shapes. So if I'll click on insert, in insert you will find out to have shapes. Okay, so let me take shapes here. So let me take first a rounded rectangle. So this is the shape that I have taken. Let me paste few values into it. So if I'll click on my page number 2, I have got few informations. So let me take sum of profit and sum of sales. So I'll use control button to copy these two of the cards, and then I'll put that card into my page 6, and I'll do control V. And now you can see that I'm having these two different cards, right? Now I just want to reshape the things, black background and that of orange values into it. So let me click on one of the card, and then if I'll go to home, I can format that painter, I can use that and click here. So you can see that few of the visualization has been taken away by this shape, right? Let me take a text box also, and I'll write here sum of profit. So let me resize it to that of 32, and I'll write sum of profit. Control A. I'll make it that of orange, so that it suits my information. Okay, so I want it to behave in the same fashion as this card. So I'll click on this card, format painter. I'll click here. So now uh, it has been changed according to this card visuals. Okay, now I want to modify the shapes also. I want to change the colors here. So I'll go for style. I want to make it all together. I can now paste that here, and if I'll just click here at the canvas, right? So sometimes it will show and sometimes it may go away, right? So now you can see that it is now at the back of it. Then how to deal with that problem? So whenever you are going to paste any of the information shapes, do one thing, go always for that of format and click on bring forward and bring to front. So if you will do that, this shape is not going, it's not going backward, right? Now I want to paste this also here inside it. So I'll click here, and then what I'll do, first of all, I'll go to format and I'll always make it bring to front. So now you can see that my text box is also there at the shape, and my card is also over the shape, right? And I want to merge these, because if I'll move it, you can see that it is moving and this information is gone, right? So how I can merge these three? So what is the way of merging it? So for way of merging it is to format, and you will find out selections. If I click on selections, so you can find it out that this whole canvas of mine contains a text box, contains a card. So these are the two cards, the, this one and this one, right? I don't want, and this one is this shape. Which shape? The shape rectangular box is the shape. So I want to take shape, I want to take text box, and I want to take the card, right? So I'll simply press control and select these three. If I'll right click here, you'll find out a group option. If I'll click on group, you will find that all these three things are being grouped now. They all will move together. So now you don't have to deal with that problem which we are seeing. And we have a card also, right? So in this way, you can create your graphs, charts, visuals, right? And you can group them. So hopefully you thoroughly enjoyed this session. Do subscribe my channel and I'll bring you more such beautiful videos. Thank you.